hope you've had a good week so far. Today I'm hoping that we can go through and set up my March section of my journal. We did this last time. I did want to take a little time to just talk about the last week of February. It was a little bit difficult for me since my father passed in 2021 and this was his birthday week. So I had a lot to say about that. These are my goals that I achieved, and here's my March cover page. Not too fancy, but it goes with the rest of my theme, I think. Wrote the 21 Days of Beauty at Ulta. This is my first goal page, and if you could see there, I did use my trick that I like to use with the beige color pencil that I took from my 5-year-old son. I borrowed it, okay? And then I'm also using some stamps to create borders and stickers for borders for this, the title areas of this section. And then I'm going to fill it in. The first one, of course, is children. This is where I write the goals that I have for what I need to do with my children. This is where I put my health and wellness section. So if I need to remember to take my vitamins, remember to do my nails. As you can see, they are not done. All my gel has just been chipping off. Sorry about that. Right here, I'm just drawing a little moody flower because I just am still pretty low about my dad. So I need to release some creative expression, and I decided to do that by drawing this flower here. And I show you what markers I'm using. I'm using like a dark burgundy and a forest green for the leaf, and I'm just going in with that same dark burgundy color and filling out the middle in there. I like to draw. I actually love to draw. I just don't have a whole lot of time for it, but anytime that I can get some time to go in and make some art, I really do enjoy it. I decided I was going to just make the time to draw out a little flower here. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but that dark floral sticker pattern that was available from Happy Planner is sold out. It was sold in a big floral book, which I couldn't find anymore. So it was published like several years ago. So I'm sure there might be something similar, but if you guys wanted to kind of use that same kind of look, some of the colors from it, you can use the markers that I used here, which was the pastel purple, pastel pink from the Zebra Mild Liners. And then from Hobby Lobby, they have these double-tipped markers that have like a medium side and a fine tip side so that you can do some details in there. And then I just went in with a pen, my G2 forest green, and made this little flower. So I hope that you enjoyed that. I enjoyed making it. Now I'm just adding some washi tape to add a little bit of color to this spread. I currently have my baby in my lap, so it's kind of hard to make everything straight while I'm holding her, but that's okay. I enjoy holding her. I love my baby. So I'm also putting the sticker here for my content creator page, my goal page. And then I'm going to move on to this. I'm going to show you right here how I set up these little boxes so you can set some up yourself if you like. Now on these, I don't try to be too rigid. I like to use the curved corners and the line and dot method because it just kind of gives a relaxed and casual vibe. I'm going to use the same borders that I used for the previous side just to stay on theme. I did kind of make these crooked, but I'm just going to have to live with it. So I'm going in with my really dark purple color here to write in family and friends. This is my section where I have goals for what I want to accomplish, what tasks I want to accomplish with family and friends. And here is my household section. If I have anything special that I want to remember, tasks I want to complete, I want to do them there. And then I'm just going to add some tape here washi tape just to add some more color, and a little sticker here in my secret section. I haven't really announced this yet, but I'm working on something. And if you keep following along on my channel, that will unfold for you. Here I'm just going to start setting up my daily pages for the entire month. I like to keep it very streamlined, very the same, so I don't have to overthink doing my weekly spreads every week, which is different than a lot of people that do creative journal spreads. I'd like to think I'm kind of somewhere in the middle because I don't have a lot of time to devote to making these really beautiful weekly spreads like other creators, but I do still have a need for some sort of ephemera, creativity, putting in some stickers. So I just want to put some structure on the page so I can do that. And I wanted to show you that on this page, which is at the end of the month, whatever spot is left over, I like to add a little section there for my goals achieved. Like I showed you at the beginning of the video, I had a goals achieved for February. I just happened to have a whole extra page and I still needed to have goals, so I just decided to take that whole page and write down my goals achieved. And then the other one was just a free March cover page. I'm just going back in with a green marker and putting in all of the days of the month. I kind of skipped a few days on here so that you can just follow along with me. And here I'm just writing the days of the week. I'm going to do this for the whole month, so I'm going to skip ahead to the end of the month and finish that up here. It looks like my writing is getting better as I continue to do these spreads. So now these are the daily pages. I'm going to add some stickers here just for this spread because my baby needs to eat and everything, so I need to get going. But I hope that you had a good time. Like and subscribe, and happy journaling. Bye.